Hi, I just got back from my volunteer work as an intake counselor. What my job is to connect young people who come into the nonprofit to the bigger ecosystem of the nonprofit, aka the programs and services that we offer. It could be something as basic as helping them get food, joining the activities that we offer, or as big as helping them get shelter, housing, or helping them with legal paperwork in terms of immigration. And I love the work that I'm doing so far. It really humbles me because there's so many young people that I have met and talked to that really inspires me. So I really want to use this space as a storytelling platform and share what really lifts and inspires me. And today I met somebody who was 15. They were very young, but they came in knowing what they want. They said they wanted a career or an internship and was hoping that the nonprofit could help them attain the internship. This person wanted to go into the Navy in order to learn medical and later serve the country. And I asked them oh, what inspired you to want to become a Navy officer or wanting to do medicine? And they said well, I've always liked talking and helping other people, so it felt natural that medical was the path. And also you get a lot of perks apparently as an American in order if you serve the country through being in the Air Force, the Navy, or whatnot. And I'm okay, wow, I'm not from here, but I'm learning a lot. And I think it's great that that's something that they want to do and they know that they want to do that. They also share that they are the oldest sibling in a family of 4. They're very close to their mom. So I asked them, do you feel a big sense of responsibility to take care of your youngest sibling because your mother told you so, or did it naturally fall on you? And they said no, I've always grown up helping my mom, so it felt natural for me that I took on the responsibility of taking care of my younger siblings because that's just what I felt I needed to do. And I don't know, that made me really in awe, because when I was talking to this person, it felt as though they had so much energy in their eyes. They weren't bouncing off the walls or anything, but it was the way they carried themselves and their vision that they had for themselves that sounds so adamant, even though I know that sometimes people would change their mind even when they have thought to set out a path for themselves. But this person was no, I want to go into the Navy. I want to train as a medical doctor so that I can graduate and help and pay back for my mom and my siblings. And I was wow, that's so mind-blowing and humbling at the same time. And I love the work that I do at this nonprofit because there's so many young people who go through a lot of things, yet there's always still this unshakable strength and mental fortitude that always pushes them forward. And it really inspires me because sometimes on a bad day when I drop my pen on the floor or something, I'll just be okay, I'm over it. And then I meet these young people who are almost always years ahead of their actual age. All I gotta say is I've been humbled. Yeah, wow. I know that everyone has a different upbringing and experiences. In my personal opinion, having talked to this very young person who felt has such a strong and high sense of responsibility to not only herself, but the people that she loves and cares about, her family and her community, wanting to give back, really strike a chord somewhere within me. When I was 15, I wasn't thinking about this at all. I was very privileged and lucky to not have to worry about taking care of my family while doing school and attaining a job at the same time. Like, all I had to do was to focus on my studies. And then another crazy thing is, this person is so well-rounded. I asked them like, hey, so what do you like to do in your free time? And they said, oh, I love writing, I love history, so sometimes like I would just learn these things on my own outside of classes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, in my free time I go on TikTok and yeah, with my friends, or I don't know, but I sure wasn't learning anything that could make my brain expand. And they run as a cross-country member. They also do softball and basketball, and I'm like, wow, you are so well-rounded and ambitious. You were so young as well. It's just like mind-blowing to me. My best friends would say that I'm really easily intrigued by people, which could be a good thing and a bad thing. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. In my opinion, it's a good thing, because I would pick up or cherry pick things that I'm like, oh my god, like this is so cool. And I'm so inspired, like genuinely so inspired by this young person, and how strong and how ambitious and how well-rounded and how committed they are to themselves and their growth.